Well, I've started recording.
Have you
so
do? Okay, I guess we got to get started then.
I guess we'll need to start
Well, then
since
we'll get
I
started.
have hit record.
That's okay. This is Something About Nothing podcast with my good friend, the man who loves a plan coming together. It's Ricky Hannibal Pope, the A game, A team. I hope if there's people who know the
A team. Yeah.
And I wish, just on another, go ahead and make your deal, and then we'll get back to that.
Well, and I fail.
Yeah, well.
I fail when I introduce you every time. It's never as dramatic or special as I would like. So this is my friend, my compadre. Welcome, the great Mike Schilling. That wasn't creepy or anything.
Wasn't creepy. So how are you, my friend?
I'm doing fantastic. I am doing fantastic.
And your week?
Going good. Good. I've already done 5 days straight, and I'm going to work tomorrow. So
Oh, you're working tomorrow?
6 days. Yeah, 6 days in a row for me.
Oh.
But then I have 2 days off. So.
Well, that's nice. Usually you have tomorrow off.
Yeah, usually I have tomorrow off, but I don't this week. There's a guy that he's on his honeymoon, so we're all like filling in, and this is my day.
I don't get that, but anyhow, people always make excuses getting married, like they got to do something. And after that, it's just
all downhill after that.
It
yeah,
is. It is.
Yeah, it really is.
I have a joke, but I don't think it's appropriate. But
it depends on whether your wife listens.
Oh, that's true. I still okay. I don't know, but anyway. When you giggle before you say, once you get. I had this joke with a guy at work. I said, once you say I do, they say I don't. But anyhow,
bump. Yeah, that's where we need the.
Yeah, we need to.
You got to get your.
I need to get the
thing.
Now, is it a copyright issue if we play the A team? If I made an announcement like that?
I don't know.
How do we use that? I mean, I know the parody thing.
Parody. That's definitely parody because.
Okay.
I don't know that I ever have an A game, and I am big enough that I probably don't even fit in the van. So.
No. No, you're like the Mr. T. I pity the fool.
I'm the Mr. T.
Yeah, I pity the fool.
Yeah, so I'm the guy they have to knock out in order to fly.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, I remember that show. I watched that show a lot.
I love it. That show, getting into the A team, as a kid, it was awesome. Now I look back at it, I'm going, okay, not one person was killed with all that explosions. I mean, it was like watching a live version of G.I. Joe. Because in G.I. Joe, because
everybody always parachuted out of the stinking airplanes every time.
I mean, if I was a parachute manufacturer, I make a ton of money. I mean, that is so funny. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that is a thing, man. I tell you, there is one of my favorite shows when I was a kid was this show called Robotech.
Oh, I loved Robotech.
And I got into it, and I was like, man, this is totally like soap opera. But, but people died.
Yeah.
Like they killed off main characters.
I got hooked because of the reality of it.
I know.
And it was like real. Oh yeah, it was like a soap opera. Like Rick Hunter. I remember. See, it's coming back to.
Yeah, it's like things really happened to people.
And this lady named Mimi.
Yeah,
blah blah blah. Yeah. And then there was this.
Yeah, the love triangle. Yeah. Well, but still, it was like there was some realism there that things don't always go right.
Yeah.
It's like love doesn't always go right.
No.
War doesn't always go right.
No, it doesn't.
So I love that show. I'm in a fan group that some of them absolutely love it, some of them absolutely hate it.
Really?
And, yeah, it's interesting. Some of them are they're bigger fans of the original animation from Japan, and the storyline changed and blah 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 blah.
Blah, blah,
I liked it.
blah.
I grew up with it. I'm going to stick with it. But there you go. So
yeah, it was strange. The channel it would come on, it was like one of those UHF channels back in the day.
Yeah, back when you had to You had to switch the second dial
Exactly. I know.
because you had
Yeah.
the top dial for
Yeah.
the main channel, the VHF channels.
Yes, right. That's right. Good
We're-
times.
Good-
Boy, we
time.
yeah.
Good times. Good times.
Good times. Now we have HD. UHF.
Now everything's cable.
Everything's cable. You pay for commercials.
Oh man, I was at the Capitol today.
Oh, yeah?
Speaking of not having cable, I was at the Capitol and the Channel 9 guys are there, and they've got a little TV and they have an air antenna.
Mhm.
Okay, and I every time I walked by, they'd lose signal. Every time I'd walk by, the signal would drop. They were
is
like,
awesome.
"Quit walking by the TV." Sorry.
Man. It's really competitive, doesn't it?
Oh man, we actually get along really well with the other stations when we're out in the field. It's pretty fun, but it's especially at the Capitol. You know, we just we all gang up on the politicians. So
Now, if anybody is listening at all, we're referring to the Oklahoma State Capitol.
yes,
If
Oklahoma Capitol.
and our local news people from Oklahoma City.
Yeah,
And so I'll stop because probably nobody's listening.
probably nobody cares either.
But it's okay.
Yeah, well,
We like to humor ourselves.
yeah, well. So you got some weird news for me today?
I do. I have some odd stuff.
Awesome.
You know, this is interesting. Have you ever heard of a meatball controversy?
A meatball controversy.
Exactly.
Now, I mean, I've heard of like, you know, dry meatballs versus
Yeah.
good meatballs.
Yeah.
But I don't think that's where you're going.
No, apparently, I guess there's a chef, and I guess there was
Okay.
a meatball competition in South Philly.
Meatball competition.
Yeah, in South Philly, and apparently
Born and raised.
They had, yeah. Oh man, see, that's another one we should have. We'll play that in the background constantly. Will people get so sick and tired of all these
our random
like,
references.
and then the music playing every 5 minutes because you can overdo a soundboard.
Oh yeah,
But
yeah.
that would be me because
will
it'd be like a
totally.
new toy.
Oh, totally.
Yeah.
We will burn ourselves out
Oh, I
the
would
first
love
day.
that. So anyhow, a chef,
Okay.
this lady named Jennifer Salvia. Salvia
Okay.
is her name. She claims that she received death threats when people thought her vegan meatballs won a meatball contest in South Philly.
What?
Yeah. Yeah.
Vegan. Wait.
vegan.
How can you have vegan meatballs?
Well, see,
Now I'm just saying. Now you can have veggie balls. I'm cool
Yeah.
with that. That's perfectly fine. But how can you call it meatball if it ain't got no meat? Where the beef?
Well, she's a food truck owner, and she made it out of chickpeas.
Okay.
And it was the 4th annual meatballs.
Well, it
and
does have protein in it if it's got chickpea.
Yeah, but still, it's not meat. And this is going to be an argument later here. They said this was the 4th annual meatballs and gravy contest.
Okay.
Despite meeting all competition requirements, not everyone was pleased with her meatless dish.
Well, now wait. Now, aren't those just falafel? You know
Liz,
what falafel
yeah,
is?
I know what a
okay,
falafel.
You know the little ball, and that's
Yeah.
made out of chickpea.
Yeah, exactly.
I was like, did she just make falafel and try to pass it off as a meatball?
I don't know. Apparently, they had these 2 judges and an attendee. Apparently, they had very strong opinions about her creation, which technically an old Sicilian dish known as panelli, according to somebody from a Philly magazine. But anyhow, apparently the judges, they were overheard. It was overheard that one of the judges said, "It's not a effing vegan competition." One judge was overheard saying, the other one said, "They're called meatballs." Things that got even more heated with yeah.
Oh my
They're called
goodness.
meatballs, the guy said. And you can have these guys, it's called a meatballs.
It's in the name.
What are you talking about? Like Mario, hey, what are you talking about, the meatballs? They said it is not a vegan competition.
I don't think we really have a podcast. I think we just have a string of random reference
we
call-outs to weird things that we just remember from our childhood.
I know. That's all it is. And this one lady, this was an older lady, and she said, "How does a non-meat meatball win a South Philly meatball contest? I feel sad for the people that took the time to make real meatballs and lose to a gluten-free chickpea rolled ball."
But they didn't really win, right?
No, it was just the rumor.
The rumor was that they won.
Yeah, and I mean, they got pretty ugly. This one older woman, I think
gosh.
she was a senior. She said that tattoo blank won. I'm telling you, South Philly is pretty rough.
Oh yeah.
I mean, when you got South Philly AARP ready to shank you,
yeah,
you
there
know
you go.
that is a
there
hard.
you go.
I mean, Fresh Prince. No wonder he moved down to Bel Air.
No
yeah.
doubt. The old ladies were after him.
So anyway, the meatball controversy.
That is funny.
It turned out it was a big understanding. Salvia didn't. Yeah, she didn't win the competition, so no one got shanked. The real win. This is everyone listening. Well, one person listening, my wife. The real winning meatballs were made out of veal and pork and beef.
There you go.
There you go. Happy ending.
Not even just one meat.
That's right.
It took 3 meats to win.
One meatball. So anyway,
if it just had bacon.
You know what? Everything tastes good with bacon.
I'm thinking bacon wrapped meatballs.
Oh, that's awesome.
That would be.
Bacon goes with anything.
Awesome.
I don't care what it is.
Yeah.
Bacon goes with ice cream.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think bacon is good with everything.
Mm-hmm.
I think bacon is good with everything.
Yeah, I mean,
but not everything is good with bacon.
No, I guess not.
No. Chocolate covered bacon is kind of gross.
Yeah.
I'd rather just eat the bacon.
And then the chocolate separate.
Yeah.
But not at the same time.
Not at the same time.
No.
Well, they could be like in the same, like at the same time. Like,
yeah,
bacon,
I mean,
eat a little bacon, eat a little chocolate, eat a little bacon,
eat a little
but
bacon,
not like.
eat little it sounds like
yeah.
Yeah.
That's from the Music Man.
Oh, okay. That's okay.
Scratch a little, pick a little, pick a little.
Oh, that's okay.
Deep, deep, deep. Yeah, that's from
where,
the Music Man.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, it's just a string of random call-outs.
I tell you what.
The things we remember.
I know. If we had anybody listening under the age of, I don't know, we would say
25. 25. They are clueless about what we were talking about.
And they're thinking how these guys check their medication.
I promise. Yeah. Hey, I promise. I'm not crazy. My mom had me checked.
Oh.
The 25-year-olds will get that comment.
I know.
Yeah, there you go. There you go, 25-year-olds. I gave you a comment. So what else you got?
Well, you know the Waffle House, right? You know it's
Waffle House. You love the Waffle House.
It's a staple of American restaurants.
Yep.
But apparently, for this one man, he was pretty upset.
Oh no.
Yeah, Mitchell Harris Feinberg, 39. He was arrested Sunday morning after police said he shattered the front door of a Waffle House in Brookhaven, Georgia. Apparently, he was protesting a price hike, and the comment was, "This guy didn't waffle." But no, the reason for the breakfast breaking, he said, apparently he was angry that the restaurant raised the price for a sausage biscuit from $1 to $1.50.
Oh, he wrecked the front of the building.
He was
because they raised the price.
Yeah, apparently the waitress told the police that Feinberg saw the bill with 50 cents price hike and became belligerent. Somehow,
oh my goodness,
he said someone had only charged him $1 previous dates, and surveillance video reportedly showed the suspect get up from the corner booth. He threw his bill on the floor and kicked the front door on his way out.
Oh,
and
my
then
goodness.
The glass shattered. And now, apparently, the police said Feinberg told them he barely kicked the door, and he only kicked it because he did not want to open a greasy door with his hands. So that, to me...
Wait, you walked into a Waffle House.
Yeah.
there's not anything you're going to touch that wasn't greasy.
That's
It
what I mean.
is a Waffle. You go into Waffle House to be greasy.
Yeah, exactly. I don't. It's
It's
synonymous.
That's not a bad thing.
No, it's synonymous with that. I mean, you got bacon, you got eggs, you got biscuit and gravy. All of that consumes grease, and that's why we love it.
There you go.
That's why we love it. Yeah, I'll be the officer. Oh, okay. So you didn't want to get greasy on your hands. That's why you kicked the door. Okay, you may pass.
Oh my goodness.
So
That's
so
funny.
that was interesting. And here's another one too. And this is my final one. It's kind of short, which is good. The title is "Man Eats Donut in Walmart."
Man eats donut in Walmart.
Says Sam Walton owes him $50.
Wait, Sam Walton
Owes
owes
him $50.
him $50. So he's going to eat $50 worth of donuts?
Well, the thing is, a man refused to. I guess it was in Burke County. I'm not sure where that's at, but a man refused to leave a Walmart store after causing a disturbance, saying that Sam Walton owed him $50. Gary Hoffman,
like Sam Walton, the guy.
yeah,
not
I mean,
Walmart.
no, not Walmart. The guy who's dead, the founder.
The founder owed him $50.
Yeah, and Gary Hoffman, he's 69, so I don't know the relationship between him and Sam.
Well, he could be the right age. Yeah.
He was accused of kicking a shelf and knocking over displays early Monday.
Oh my goodness.
He was repeatedly asked to leave but refused, drinking apple cider, eating Ritz crackers, and some chocolate donuts.
Breakfast of champions, my
Hoffman
friend.
had no money to pay for the items and said he wasn't going to pay because the late Walmart founder owed him $50.
Oh my gosh.
Hoffman was charged with retail theft and disorderly conduct.
Oh my goodness. That's funny.
The guy. I mean, that would be something I would see on like like somebody just totally freak out, like on a comedy or something.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
That's like a Seinfeld episode, right
exactly. There. George.
George
he
would
freaks
be
out, and
the owner owed him $50, so he's just going to eat his way, notch his way through $50.
Walking around, drinking a carton of milk, throwing, Keebler cookies in his mouth.
Yep. Oh my goodness.
And that's it for the weird and
Okay. Wait.
Go ahead.
I have weird news for you.
Well, go ahead, sir.
I have weird news, but just because I think it's hysterical. So, University of Denver, they had this challenge. It was a startup company. The deal was you got $20 and 3 hours. Come up with a startup idea. Startup company. Okay?
Okay.
So, the winner, face toast.
Face toast.
Face toast. It is, it toasts your face into the bread. You could
I have this really bad vision in my head, like one of those Acme Roadrunner Coyote cartoons. Go ahead.
Well, that's really it. It is a machine. It's an etching machine that will burn like an image into the toast. And all I can think of is people are going to do bad things with that. I mean, just think early days of the photocopier.
Exactly. At those
Here's
office
your toast.
parties. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's like a college
Well,
student's
they're going to be a
prank
ton of
waiting to
toast on
happen.
eBay. Ton of
my
toast,
goodness.
I mean, people think they're seeing, religious entities on toast.
Oh, my goodness.
That is funny. So what kind of,
So anyway, that was...
do you even show what the device looks like?
Yeah, it shows a picture of it actually in operation and shows some photos. And apparently there's some... I didn't realize this. There are actually some other... Like, they came up with this idea, but apparently some people had beat them to it. And there's some other things out there. If you look up face toast, it's a thing.
Oh, my.
There's one that's called selfie toast.
Selfie toast.
Selfie toast.
Whether they're trying to compete with Apple? What is,
I don't
what
know.
Is this?
I don't know. That's my question is like, does it have an app that like you transfer the image right to your phone?
Now it makes me wonder, who do they beat? I mean, who was the runner-ups? Because really,
who are the losers?
Who's the losers to face toast? That is who I want to meet. That's who I want to talk to.
Your idea was so lame that face toast won.
Yeah, That is not a morale booster.
So anyway, all right. So that I had that weird news this week, and I was like, if
That
Mike
is-
does not mention it, I am so gonna call him on it.
I don't know how I missed that, but thank you for including that, because now I'll be thinking all night how to make my own
Your own face toast.
Yeah. Hey, did you hear, like segue, did you hear about Disney and Fox? Disney may buy out Fox.
What?
Yes, that's right, sir.
Wait. Fox, as in
And Fox Century.
Fox Century
Film.
is X-Men.
Exactly.
Right? Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Stop my heart. Oh my gosh.
What could this mean for the Marvel? Now,
like legit, like the whole
they're talking
the whole kit and caboodle.
Yeah, Disney is
Are we
wanting
talking
to,
like Simpsons at the Disney World?
Yeah. I would assume so.
I may have just died and gone to heaven.
I know. Can you see the Simpsons playing?
The
Simpsons.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that would be. I want a photo with Marge. That would be awesome.
Oh, she, I'm not going to say what I was going to say, but she's, one animated babe. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah. Apparently, this is apparently.
And this is a rumor, right?
Well, no, there are several. I mean, right now they are in talks.
Well, this is like a thing.
Yeah, no, this is.
Oh my goodness.
However, a Disney Fox deal would be especially beneficial for the Marvel Cinematic Universe, as it finally means that the X-Men and Fantastic Four characters could be brought into the world. Now, for right now, but such a deal would just involve main X-Men, Fantastic Four, because I guess they're talking about. I mean, Sony still has some of the Marvel. Now, right now, this is just talks.
Yeah.
If
that would be a massive.
Yeah.
Now
I mean,
wait. Oh my gosh. Okay, now. All right. Rewind just a second.
Yeah.
I keep thinking of the implications here. Okay. That would, if we're talking about Fox, like Big Fox,
Mm-hmm.
I'm talking the whole shebang Fox. That is Disney in the news business.
Well, I didn't think about that.
Fox News.
I did not think about that.
That is a over the air Disney network.
See, I did
Fox,
not go.
A non-cable Disney owned network, Fox. That would be, well, I mean, like staple TV shows that are Fox only, like like The Simpsons, and well, I assume Fox actually owns The Simpsons. I don't know that they I can't pronounce his name. Matt may actually own the rights to the thing. Fox may just syndicate it. But dude, I'm super excited about the Marvel possibility, because that's awesome. But at the same time, dude, that's huge.
Yeah, they were saying if the Disney Fox deal finalized, that could actually happen with just bringing all those Marvel characters together from the Fox stable to Disney. They were saying that.
Oh! I just found
Did
something
you find
about
that?
it.
Okay.
Well, I found something about it, and this says it would sell most of 21st Century Fox, but not include broadcast networks or sports programming.
Okay, well that would make sense.
Because see, Disney already owns ESPN and ABC.
Yeah, they wouldn't need
So
it.
I mean, I think FCC might shut that deal down.
Oh, I think so too.
To own Fox News and the Fox stations, that would be.
Yeah, they were just saying, it's funny that they were saying, so even if the company deals with Fox is dissolved, that doesn't necessarily mean it will want to cooperate with Disney. However, Disney has a reach. But besides all of that, wouldn't it be awesome if that deal went through?
Oh man.
And then they would just take. And what's funny about this? Almost like a roundabout. Star Wars.
Yeah.
21st Century Fox.
Yeah.
That was the big opening,
Yep.
before the whole Lucasfilm
Yeah.
logo came up. Anyway, man, this would be great.
That would be amazing. I
Yeah.
mean, the Marvel movies it could, if they can bring the X-Men in, bring the mutant movies into alignment, that would be amazing.
I don't know if you've seen Deadpool. Definitely not a family film,
Definitely not. I have seen Deadpool.
but
It's good.
it is good.
It is good.
And so if anybody hasn't seen it, just
Lots of F-bombs.
yeah,
Just beware.
just be careful. It's not to bring
And
your kids.
No kid. It's not a kid movie.
I'm gonna name a scene. So if you haven't seen it yet, just
Spoiler alert. Spoiler
yeah,
alert. Spoiler alert.
But in this, it was really funny. The scene, is it? I don't. The Iron Guy, the big. No, Deadpool. He goes actually to the X-Men mansion,
Oh yeah,
and he said,
it's like you couldn't afford more than 2 X-Men.
yeah. I mean, it's like you're looking and go, man, it's real empty in there.
You two are the only ones I ever see around
See
here.
around here. That was a really great movie.
Oh my gosh.
It knew how to play.
That movie knew how to make fun of itself.
Yeah.
And yeah.
I mean, it basically took the pages out of the comic.
Yeah.
And Ryan Reynolds was great. And I even like in the beginning where, in the credits, it did a little blurb where it showed him as the Green Lantern. That is really funny.
Yeah.
Especially Green Lantern. Have you seen the extended version? They came out with a new trailer for the Justice League again. They always
where he
coming
goes
out,
no where the bad guy goes.
Yeah.
There's no lanterns. There's no
Kryptonians.
Kryptonians. There's
Wasn't that interesting?
I did. They're definitely. I doubt they'll actually pull anything in that movie, but it was definitely a call out to Green Lantern Corps being a future movie.
Yeah, if they do it right. I mean, the last one, I know a lot of people. I mean, Ryan Reynolds. Hey, he's
Ryan
great.
Reynolds great, but
it was just the writing.
It was a bad movie.
Yeah, it was just a bad movie.
It wasn't his fault.
No, wasn't.
No,
not at all. No, that's awesome.
He made the best of a bad movie.
Yeah, he did. Well, and I think there's a lot of that, especially in the superhero movies.
Yeah,
like was that last Superman, Brandon.
Yeah, I don't remember his last name. That's how memorable he is.
Yeah, I know. He was actually
he's too stoic for me.
Yeah, yeah, you don't remember. And well, I mean, you had the guy who plays House of Cards, the Unusual Suspects. Come on, yeah, the guy I can't.
Yeah,
why can't I remember his name? Great actor. Anyway, Kevin Spacey.
Kevin Spacey. Yeah. He's not a good actor to be talking about right now.
No, he's not actually.
That's unfortunate.
That is unfortunate.
Unfortunate. Why do people do stupid things?
I don't understand. I mean, I do stupid.
Really?
I do stupid things, but not at that magnitude.
Yeah.
Not.
Yeah. There's that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just don't do that.
Roll on by.
Yeah. If you're out there, don't do that.
Don't do it. Just say no.
Just
Kevin Spacey annex.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, that I saw that and I thought you'd be interested
totally
in that.
Into that. That is crazy. I'm gonna have to look more. I'm gonna have to look into that more.
Yeah, I mean, and there's still a lot of buzz about Ben Affleck. The last Comic-Con they did, going back to Justice League.
Oh, whether the Batman's going to happen.
Yeah, and he talked at Comic-Con. He says, "I'm the luckiest man in the world to play Batman, my favorite character." But there's still some rumbling in the background. I mean, who knows?
Yeah. I am a bit fearful for DC because of that kind of uncertainty.
Yeah.
I mean, like with the Marvel movies, yes, they've made some course corrections.
Yeah.
They Infinity War. No, we're not doing 2 movies. We're just doing 1.
Yeah.
Inhumans.
Mm-hmm.
We're not going to make a movie. We're going to make a TV series.
Exactly.
And, so they've definitely made some course corrections, but they haven't let any of their big. They had their big franchises set. Iron Man was gonna be a thing.
Yeah.
Captain America was gonna be a thing.
Exactly.
The Avengers was gonna be a thing, and they had all the contracts laid out, and it was all nice and clear, and they brought in really good actors that they knew would follow through. You know,
Well, they had the same thing going on. Remember, I don't know, about a year ago, a couple of years ago, I think it was before the Winter Soldier, Chris Evans, he was talking about maybe not returning as Captain America, want to do some directing, but
yeah,
you show him enough money, I think.
yeah, I
But
think so.
But I think also too, you think about it, most of those actors, they really care about this product. I mean,
Yeah. Well, and no slack against the guys that act in the Marvel movies, but Ben Affleck he's such a famous actor
yeah,
before Batman.
yeah,
I mean, it was this is not a comeback for him.
no, it's not.
This isn't a comeback. He did not need Batman.
No.
He did not need Batman.
Well, I remember the first time I heard that, when I'm going to say Martin Downey Jr. Remember him? Remember him, the big mouth?
Yeah,
yeah,
Robert Downey Jr.
Robert Downey Jr.
Yeah,
First time I heard that he was going to be cast for that, I mean, that was a big comeback for him.
It was. That's exactly what I was going to say. That he was a big actor, but he had a big fall.
Yeah, had a big fall. Yeah, I mean, he was known for the '80s stuff he did, Rat Pack.
Yep.
You know, I mean
Yep.
Not the Rat Pack,
The Rat Pack stuff.
Yeah,
Yep.
not Frank Sinatra.
My comment is, oh, so you're going to typecast Robert Downey Jr.? You're going to take a rich alcoholic womanizing guy and make him be a rich alcoholic womanizing guy on this film?
Great acting.
Yeah,
I mean that's a big stretch for him.
Robert Downey Jr. is not acting
big
as Iron
stretch.
Man. He is.
Big stretch. That's awesome.
I think that's a thing. Like when you bring in somebody like Ben Affleck, a big name. I mean, that's great.
Yeah.
But he don't need Batman.
No. Well, I mean,
Robert Downey Jr., he needed a boost.
Yeah, he did. And that was it for him.
Yeah. And Chris Evans is a great actor, but he was not a household name.
No, I mean,
like he is today.
Well, and he was, remember in Fantastic Four, how great that was.
Yeah, way to go there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Ben Affleck is going to make or break DC. I really think so.
I think so too. I mean, Batman is the core character.
Oh yeah,
I mean, he's the one that brings them together.
Everybody can say they love Superman all they want.
That's fine.
But if Batman fails, DC is going down.
That's nothing. Yeah, and they're going to have to. I guarantee you, if they want that franchise to work, they're going to have to figure out. Show me the money. Show me the money, because he's going to. I mean, seriously.
Now that might be a problem for Ben Affleck. The show me the money thing, it may not be a show me the money. He may be past that point.
Yeah, he's more creative. I mean,
it may be give me control.
Yeah. Well, I think that's what it is, because he wanted direct. Originally, he
was
wanted
a direct. He was going to direct. He was going to have input in the writing, and he was going to act.
What changed all that? I mean, I can't remember. I read something somewhere. I guess all of a sudden it was going to shift.
I've read a couple different things, but
I don't know.
It was all kind of vague, and
I mean, he's done that stuff before. He's written.
Yeah.
Now, my understanding, Kevin Smith, the guy that of course, like the Clerks. He did some of that stuff, and he also did one. Actually, for Ben Affleck, him and Ben Affleck, they kind of the same. And of course, whether you like Kevin Smith or not, he's really part of that comic culture.
Yeah.
And if I'm not mistaken, he's who's directing. I heard him earlier. I read something earlier, and you can tell how much I was drawn to it.
Yeah.
But Justice League directing. Oh, Snyder is, of course.
Yeah.
Okay. I do not know what I was hearing from Kevin Smith. But But yeah, Ben Affleck. I mean, it's not one. It's not like, okay, I'm sorry. It's not like Bewitched. You can all suddenly there's a new Darren. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
Well, yeah,
mean,
yeah. That is something, and I think that's like the Chris Evans thing. If Chris Evans left Marvel and said, "Hey, I'm done with Captain America,"
yeah.
I think Marvel would have to go back to the comics and figure out what to do. And I don't think they could just show up with a new guy. They'd have to
No.
have an explanation.
Yeah, they would have to.
But there are a couple. I mean, there's a couple legit in the comic books explanations for that.
Mm-hmm.
Steve Rogers steps out of the Captain America slot for a while,
Yeah.
and we get the Falcon
Exactly.
comes in, and so you've got the Black Captain America,
Mm-hmm.
which I think could be a huge deal
I think so
if
too.
it would happen. I don't know if they'll do it, and I think as long as Chris Evans hangs around, they won't. But the other Captain America is Bucky becomes Captain America. So you get Winter Soldier becoming Captain America to stand in his place. Now, I don't know if I can't remember the actor's name that plays Winter Soldier. I don't know if he's got the wherewithal to carry that franchise.
I really don't think so. I mean, it's more of it's a supporting role.
Yeah. Yeah, and he's great at it.
He's great at it.
Where he's at.
Bucky, the guy who plays Bucky,
yeah.
the Winter Soldier.
But when you replace Batman, you really have to reboot it.
You have to. I mean, it's like, let's think about, the Dark Knight trilogy, whether you liked it or not. I mean, let's say Kristen Bell decided to quit after the second one.
To bail.
To bail.
Yeah. If he had bailed after the second one, there wouldn't have been a third one. They would have relaunched.
They would have to.
They would have started a new storyline again.
Exactly. And
I think that's fine.
Yeah.
That's where I think Marvel is just, they've got to keep paying these guys.
Oh, I know
it. Or they're going to run it. At some point, they're going to have to reboot or say, okay, we're done making movies for a while.
DC did a great job in the 80s and the 90s after, Michael Keaton.
Hey, I liked Michael Keaton.
I loved Michael Keaton, but afterwards, George Clooney and Val. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
Michael
and
Keaton,
those
awesome. But after the two Michael Keaton films,
yeah,
that's where they needed to stop.
Yeah, it should have stopped. It should have.
I'm on a Schwarzenegger. I'm the freeze.
Oh my goodness, yes, so bad.
George Clooney and oh my god, and who was that? I forget the other actor's name. That was the guy who played Robin. That was so bad.
Gosh. So bad
because they had and their armor was terrible because basically their armors had nipples on them.
Oh, I know. And he had like the bat charge card, and it was just it was like, did I just like die and wake up in the 60s?
I know. It's like where's Adam West?
Adam West.
Exactly.
Is Adam West going to come out of the closet and be Batman now again?
I mean, it was Bergen. What's his name? Bergen.
Bergen.
Bergen. The Penguin was going to come out with the long cigarette.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I have high hopes that Ben Affleck will stick it in.
I hope so.
Will stick in, and he will do at least one full Batman movie.
Yeah.
Because I think he's shown enough.
Yeah.
In like it or not, Superman versus the Batman versus Superman.
Yeah.
He showed enough there.
Yeah.
And just seeing the trailers for Justice League, I think he's shown enough that he can do this character.
Well, he's the glue.
And he can do it well.
Yeah.
And if he'll knock out a trilogy,
I tell you.
If he'll knock out a trilogy, I think DC's got long-term movies.
I do too.
They could do movies for years.
I do, but
But if he backs out, if he doesn't make
a
Batman movie,
that's it. It's gone.
They're done. Yeah,
it's gone. I mean, unlike Marvel, where they got
they're gonna have to start. They'll start over again.
Yeah, I mean, you got Panther coming out.
Yep.
That looks really good.
Yep.
I mean,
the Ragnarok just came out.
Yeah. Oh, I love the movie, and I know we're kind of getting there on time, but I'm going to
Yeah.
tell you what, the movie I loved and I didn't realize I would love. I saw it for the first time on Netflix. That was Doctor Strange. Awesome movie. I enjoyed it. I really enjoyed
Really
it.
good.
I was really surprised how much.
It did not. I don't think it got as big a box office, but I think that's part of that was just. It's like, okay, we're trying to bring some fringe people in,
Yeah.
because we know we need them later.
Yeah, exactly. Well, apparently you do. Yeah, I'm not going to give away anything from Doctor Strange at the end, but
Yeah,
I mean it.
but they all these characters play big fat roles
I love.
in the
yeah.
Infinity.
I love
War.
how at the end how they connect these characters. It's
Yeah.
just it's hilarious and it's smart.
Yes.
Smart. And DC's going to have to learn from that if they're going to compete.
Yeah. And I think they tried some of that with the Batman the Batman v Superman.
Yeah.
You know, they tried to they're gonna give you these little
Yeah,
nuggets.
yeah.
They felt a little forced
It
to
did.
me.
It did.
But I was like, okay, you're getting the idea.
Yeah.
You guys have the idea that you've gotta start dropping nuggets.
Yeah, exactly.
You gotta feed the fanboys
That's what I'm getting ready to say.
just
yes.
enough stuff that they're like, oh, that means
Exactly. Like the Green Lantern thing. I mean,
you throw in
you've got
stuff that
to.
nobody else is going to understand.
Yeah.
But the fanboys will be like,
Well, that's your
that
fan
means
ba-
they're going to do this.
But that's your fan base, and those are the
Oh,
ones
yeah.
that get the word of mouth. But
And those are the guys that are going to go see it 3 or 4
Exactly.
times to
They
see if they
are.
missed anything.
But Marvel has done a great job bringing in people who don't even know anything about comic book heroes.
Yes.
I mean, they I don't know. They've just they're just
They made them family movies.
yeah. They
They
did.
really did. They didn't make them dark. By the way, I appreciate DC being dark.
I do too, because that's Batman.
Yes, I totally agree. I have always thought, having the dark Batman,
Yeah.
the broody, Joker is he's not comic book beat up.
No, it's not.
He is beat the crap up.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
that's I appreciate that they go there, but I think they've got to find
They had to find a balance.
to meet Marvel to get to that stature, the way the Marvel movies, they're going to have to figure out how they brighten up the movies just enough without getting George Clooney campy.
Well, so the thing is, that's why you have Superman, and I've said this before on a previous podcast. They made Superman almost the same way, kind of dark. And
Superman should have been the
he
light.
should be light. He should be hope. He represents all that stuff, and so that's why you have this dynamic relationship between Batman and Superman. Even in the comics,
Yep.
I mean, Batman looks at him like a Boy Scout, and
Yeah.
Superman looks at him like some vigilante.
I think Wonder Woman was a great balance.
I think she is.
Yeah,
I think she is.
In that movie, I felt like the whole movie, it was well balanced.
Mhm.
The humor was there.
Yeah.
It was light enough. It was light enough and dark enough. It was enjoyable as a movie, even if I don't know who Wonder Woman is.
Exactly.
It had fanboy stuff in it for
Yeah.
Wonder Woman fans. I think if they could pull that off
Yeah.
within a Superman movie and a Batman movie,
I know.
I think they'd be golden.
I mean, I got so much I could talk all day about. But
Yeah, I know. We're gonna have to wrap it up. Well, man, great hanging with you tonight.
It was good. If anybody's listening, thank you for joining us.
Definitely.
The Nothing About Something.
Something About Nothing.
Something About Nothing. I go back and forth. I don't know why. But anyway, I appreciate if anybody is listening. And
Hey, if you're listening, let us know.
Yes.
Go to our website. You can go to what is our website?
Do we have one?
We do have a website.
And actually, because someone else stole our name. No, I'm just kidding. It's thenothingshow.com.
Thenothingshow.com. That's right.
Yeah.
Go to thenothingshow.com and click the button to send us a message. Let us know what you think of the show, and we'd love to hear from you.
Yeah, we take critiques. We're like I said,
hey, send us hate mail. We'll read it on the podcast.
At least we know somebody's listening.
Exactly. We'll go, hey, look, this person hates us for these 5 reasons.
But he's listening.
He is listening.
Our number one fan is a hater.
Say bye, Mike.
Bye-bye.